An afternoon ride in the forest next to Traction E-Rag's world headquarters. We are on board with low-fat Chris and his big red pig, the Honda XR650R. And that's me behind him on the Beta RR300. I'm still getting used to the Canadian summer and the fact you can eat your evening meal and then go out riding until 9 PM. Some overnight rain has left these tracks very slippery, and I'm wondering how far Chris will get before those dual sport tyres let go. Chris has only been riding for a few years and doing well on the XR650, which wasn't really designed for this sort of riding. I'm keen to swap bikes and to see how much difference there is. The RR300, of course, is much lighter and more suited to tight single track.
Nice.
And Chris is also eager to swap bikes and see how I manage on the big red pig. Buy a shitty t-shirt to support this shitty magazine. You get a bitchin' t-shirt to show off to your riding buds.
Alright, so here we are again in Blue Crane. I am low-fat Chris from Traction E-Rag on the Beta 300. We got Barry Morris up on the Honda XR650R 2003 Absolute Beauty. And he's getting into it now. I'm gonna have to try and keep up. I think that keeping up should be easy, but bit of a skill difference between the riders here, so we'll see what we can do. Barry's doing everything more or less right, and I can promise you I'm doing everything more or less wrong. So we've given him the heavier, older bike with the less traction on the tires, and it's not helping. I gotta say though, this bike is pretty easy to ride. It's light, it's responsive. Shocks are quite nice. It feels super bouncy. The brakes are absolutely incredible. See if we can apply a little pressure here. Hey!
Oh, well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I ran it wide.
Well, that's when I realized I had to cut in. And then the tree was there, so then I just bailed.
I've spent plenty of time harping on about how it's usually 80% the rider and only 20% the bike. And to an extent, I think the same principles apply with bike weight. The extra weight and dual sport tyres of the XR650 definitely made me focus on technique a lot more. But I was surprised that I wasn't riding that much slower on the big red pig. Now, of course, this would be different in very hard technical terrain, where weight becomes so important. But for everyday dirt riding, I think there is way too much emphasis placed on the need for a light bike, instead of working on your riding skills. A lighter bike feels much easier to ride on these tracks, but that doesn't translate into the lighter bike necessarily being that much faster though. you may find yourself frequently soiling yourself with the heavier bike, as Chris found out when I handed the XR650 back.
Yeah, sorry about this, Chris. I just got a bit scared into the first corner and had me a little accident. Sorry, mate.
It comes with the territory.